Hey, what's up everybody, Scott here. Welcome back to another episode of Siege of Dragonspear. This time we're going to do Forest of Wyrms. Sorry. Okay, this place may look small. Of course, you can't really see it. If you're, depending on how your contrast is, you can see how big the map is. But this place really, it's not that big, but there's a lot more than meets the eye. Coogan, Desert, whoops. There's the dialogue. Accidentally skipped it. She just warned you about some favors. I mean, some spiders that are going to be coming up. But before going down that way, come over here. There's a giant to fight.
Time to end.
And while you're over here, you can pick up some decent gauntlets. That's just composite bow plus 2 is nothing. Get the Stalker Gauntlets, dexterity plus 1, hide in shadows, backstab multiplier. Unfortunately, I don't have one. That doesn't mean I'm not going to use it, because it will benefit my archer. Okay, moving on. You'll fight some worms. It's a good idea to bring some antidotes or anything to negate poison. See, like I said, there's not much over here, but it's in the caves. What lies in the caves is the biggest part of this map. You can see these spiders over here.
I'll recover.
Take them out as quickly as possible. Now, when you go in here, this cave doesn't look very big, but it kind of is, and I recommend saving. If you have a shaman, go ahead and have them set up, because there's going to be a ton of spiders, and I mean a ton.
Yeah, all right.
What would you have me do? Aye.
I'll go through and get all the items here. Well, never mind. This is kind of a pain in the butt, because there's a lot of traps around. This is a bastard sword. Pretty decent one.
Don't like this place. Thou art. You can't hear the dead.
Just make sure before you go into these little areas that there's 4 of them.
In a tick.
Just make sure before you go in any of them, you do pre-combat.
What would you have me do?
You'll eventually get through it, and just might have some trial and error. You can pick up these little spider eggs, but honestly don't see a real need for them. However, over here, it was a little goblin body. I'll try to zoom in on it.
There's always some. Take what you can use and let's go. I don't even know what we're doing here.
Yeah. Somehow that's a goblin body, but anyways, it has a nice little chest piece. Hang on a second. Come on. I just want to give it to Mikim, whatever her name is. Gobs. Pretty good stuff.
So sad.
And when you get to the last one, whichever one it is, there's gonna be kind of like a little boss battle here. I'll show you in a moment.
Quickly, before that sort of idiocy spills off your tongue.
All right.
Alright, and just kind of
devil.
That's kind of weird.
Hurry up.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry, in order for this giant rhinoceros, well, just rhinoceros beetle to appear, for me, you had to pick up the antidote. Now, this isn't any antidote. You pick it up from here, or here. It's one of these two. Then you come down here, and he'll eventually pop up. Do not drink this. Do not drink it. Trust me. If you drink it, it will cure poison, but it will curse you. Yes, it will curse you. So don't pick it up. The beetle itself isn't tough. It's just all the smaller ones that are around it. And you get this rhino beetle shell. There's nothing real special about it. It's just heavy as crap. And there's a spider leg, giant spider leg. I don't want that crap either. Get 4,000 experience for killing that. And there's no real other quest, so kill it and it's done.
Hurry up.
We're almost done. Almost. Now I say that as if it's easy,
You insist.
but it's really not, because I got a big boss battle coming up in a moment.
My aim is true. Let's see how long you last against me.
I shall.
Yes? Right.
What would you
Just watch
have
out for
me
those
do?
phasing spiders. It'll be a pain in the butt sometimes. You got these bugbears to deal with, and then the hard part. Now, in this cave, and trust me, even after this little small cave, there's more than that. There's like 2 more sections, but we're not going to do... Actually, let me see what all we covered. Covered this, covered that, covered this, and worked our way up. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do this part, but after that, I'm not going to go any further, because it'll just be a lot to cover. If you are going to do the boss battle in here, do pre-combat now, because if you don't, you're going to wake the boss up, and you can't do pre-combat. Have protection from poison. Make sure you have that. That is a must. The antidote potions, they just don't last long enough. Like I said, do pre-combat. Heal up if you have to. Alright, that should do it. Save, because it's not that hard. You just gotta know what to do. Alright, once you're ready, just come right on in. Don't hesitate, because if you do, you'll wake the beast up. Don't bother talking to it. If you have summon items, use them right away.
Yes? Yeah?
You want me?
Aye.
Your orders?
And the beast will eventually go down.
What would you have me do?
I'll recover.
Your wish? All right, all right. have me do?
You get these dragon skulls. Get back to that later. Normally there's some wyverns that spawn over here while you're fighting. That's why I said don't go so far. But this leads to another level. Even if you're in fear, sometimes you'll wander around over here while fighting it and run into it, pretty much into a wipe. Come over here, get this cloak, and there's a bunch of treasure you can get here. 3,000 gold, that's very nice. This is pretty cool too. 40% resistance to cold and immunity to slow. Just give that to her. And that's going to conclude this episode. I hope this helped. Just slayed our first dragon. Thanks very much. Oh, by the way, if you slay that dragon, pretty sure there's other dragons too, but I know for a fact if you slay this one, you will unlock an achievement.